Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're getting ready for a good weekend. We are here. We're having our son, daughter-in-law, and 2 grandkiddos over. I am so excited. They haven't been to our house yet. And I just can't wait to see Miles, who is a year and a half running around in here, because there's a lot of spots to run. I am also so happy with how the drywall turned out. The little booger spot you can see a little bit, but I'll take a close-up picture. But I am so happy with what I was able to do, not being a drywall person. I guess where I'm going with that is, if I can do that, you can do that. You can remove chair rail. You can mess with the drywall as long as you need to mess with it to get it 99% perfect. I did that. Rob even came in and said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that." And I'm like, I know, I did it. You can see the line right there. That's the only spot that's on the wall. And I don't think you're even going to see it. It looks almost like a wrinkle or something. But in the big, grand scheme of things, you can't see it. So on today's agenda, I'm going to finish that wall, and I'll show you what it looks like all painted. Then I need to get this. I need to get that put away and taken care of, because Miles is going to have a heyday. So I need to put that back. I have some rugs I want to lay out. I didn't tell you, but we picked up some antique looking furniture. Sorry. We picked up some Facebook Marketplace furniture. We got a tall dresser, a long dresser with a mirror, a side table or a nightstand, and a headboard and footboard frame. And it looks old. It's not old, but it looks old, and it matches our floor really well in the bedroom. So we're splitting it up, and we got a very, very good deal. I don't even know if this was used. The guy that bought the apartment from the people left it in the apartment. He said even the mattress in that room still had the plastic on it. We didn't take the mattress. We don't need that. But this furniture is very, very nice. And it goes really well with our floor in the bedroom. So when we put the drawers in, I'll show that to you. Otherwise, again, on today's agenda, I'm going to get this place picked up, ready for Miles to come over. I want to hang an antique phone that used to be in my mom and dad's house. I think I showed you where I want to put it. It's in the living room. I want to get that hung today. I just want to get the house kind of cleaned up, looking better than it does now. And yeah, just waiting for my grandkiddos' arrival. I was sitting here doing my bills and noticed, hey Buggy, Bosley, what are you doing? Why are you so cute? I have not been on all day. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I'll show you exactly what I did. I'm looking for a wastebasket. Where would I be? I knew one. I knew it. It was in here. Our son, daughter-in-law, and grandkiddos are on their way. So we got the upstairs, that big family room. We got that kind of organized. I got the walls in the kitchen painted. The guy that comes over and helps us with small things, he changed out a few things for me, so take a look. I don't know if you saw these small details, but this used to be metal, and then they were the old dimmer switches. So I changed these out to the rocker switches, and then these are pricey, doing a little bit at a time, but I'm buying these covers that don't have you can't see the screws. I just think they look so sleek. Same thing with that outlet down there. And then this outlet over here. This is what it used to look like, that. But now they just blend in with the wall. I also got all of this painted and cleaned. I didn't get that styled yet. I just threw some stuff up there. But they were getting ready to hang the first chandelier, but it needs rewired because it's so short. I took off all the crystals. I washed the crystals. We're just gonna wait until it gets rewired. Hopefully Sunday or Monday, and then the first chandelier will be up. And while the house is clean, I always get questions about a house tour. So this is the kitchen. That leads into a laundry room. That's a bathroom. And then in here is a sunroom right in there. Here is one way you can go up and over into the living room or upstairs. This leads into the dining room, which is it's a mess because it's got all my stuff in it. But I'm keeping the door shut so little Miles doesn't get into it. And then here is the living room. You can see the sunroom from here. And then there is the other side of the stairway. I just love that stairway because you don't see it when you walk in. It's kind of hidden. And then this is the living room. And again, that's the sunroom. And Rob removed all of the blinds. And then there were the sashes, the little things. We took those off too. I wanted as much natural light coming in as I could. This is the entryway, and it's pretty tall. This is my office, if you haven't seen that. But then this is the entryway and the upstairs, and my big thing to do this winter is to put another fireplace, not the insert, but I want to build this one out and make it brick. So when you walk in, that's the first thing you see is a brick fireplace, and eventually I want to put beams on the ceiling. But this is what it looks like so far. This is another way into my office. And then this is the bedroom, which is kind of a mess. I'll give you just a quick look or a glance at the dresser. We bought a couple dressers, a nightstand, and a bed frame.
This is Rob's homemade slide across the floor.
Yeah.
So it doesn't scratch up the floor.
Yep. But we got this piece, and this piece comes with that mirror. A headboard, footboard, and a nightstand. We paid $400. This looks old, but it's new, and we don't even think it's ever been used.
The mattress was never used.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And it goes really well in here. So this is the upstairs. This is the top of the second floor. I like these lights that they have right here. I'm going to tweak them a little bit so they look a little older. This is Rob's office. And then this is, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Buggy, hop off the bed. That's clean bedding. That's not your bed. Come on, hop off. So this is what we call the family suite. I'm going to do something with this furniture. She left it for us. I'm going to buy a slip cover for that and maybe reupholster this. We don't really need that. We just need some type of end table. But this room is ginormous. I think it's 24, 25 this way. And then there's another 12 something there. So this room is huge. This is a king size bed for reference. So the families will be able to have a crib, a pack and play, a little seating area, a TV. We put a refrigerator up here because my daughter-in-law is pumping and nursing. So that will make it easier for her to do that. So this is back out of Rob's office. This is the hallway. This is the guest bathroom. It's got a nice size vanity, nice size tub, and then this toilet was behind me. This is another guest bedroom. And oh yeah, you can see this. Hold on. This was what went that came with the two dressers. It looks very old. So we're going to put that one in here with that nightstand. They only had one nightstand. I should look up and see if I can get another one of those. And then finally, this is looking down into the entryway. And these are things I have to go through yet. We want to make this like a little gaming area when the grand kiddos come over. And then that's Bailey's room. And Bailey has his own bathroom. And then he has access to the walk-in attic upstairs. That was just a little impromptu house tour. Yeah, so slowly but surely, things are getting done. Let me give you, okay, hold on. Let me give you a view of what it used to look like in here and then what it looks like in that corner. If you've been around here a long time, you'll know that that was the previous color. And there you go. It's so calming, so calming. So with the new chandelier, or the old one from the kitchen, painted windows, new rug, new table, things hanging on the wall, it is going to be so homey and one of my favorite areas in this house. Just to sit here in the morning, you get the morning sun and you get to watch the birds. This is one of Rob's favorite spots in the house. He always sits there and always says, this spot is just so nice. And then when these go, I think 99.9% of the people that follow the Blended Nest are going to be very happy.